I don't know what is happening at YouTube, but some of these ads are insane.
He's recording women sitting on a bed with camera pointed at their feet.
Have you noticed that the YouTube experience has been getting worse and worse for free users?
That definitely should not exist.
You cannot watch anything on YouTube without having ads on it. I mean, it's basically how YouTube creators and YouTube themselves make money. Recently, however, I've been coming across some ads which I found very strange, to say the very least. I didn't want to assume the worst, because slip-ups happen once in a while, but it kept on coming up on my screen very often. I was on my phone and I screen recorded it just in case I had to make this video. As you can see, it's oddly suggestive. And before you type your comments saying, "What are you, 9 years old? You're so perverted." No, I'm not. And I'll prove it. So this is an ad for a mobile game. Although there's nothing blatant here other than some thick, luscious. Although there's nothing straight up weird about it, it's targeted towards children. Because let's be honest, a very small amount of adults would actually play this game. Now, thankfully, I am not an 80-year-old boomer. Yet. Nor am I 9 years old. However, there are actual children on YouTube, and if anything, they make up a decent chunk on this platform. I mean, how bad could it be? It's just one ad, right? Believe me, I cannot show you the proof of it because I didn't record it. There were other ads about mobile games that were just as weird. Now, I don't know if you watch my videos, but most of it is targeted towards an older audience. So for me, finding ads like this didn't really matter, and I was willing to let this whole situation slide. Until I came across another ad with actual nudity in it, and it shows a woman breastfeeding a child. Like, lady, I get it, your child needs food, but I am absolutely certain that this was done to find a sexual audience. The reason I know this is because most of the ads that are labeled as connecting with people are just blatantly advertised to find cam girls. And all of these apps have one thing in common. They are out there to bait lonely people into downloading them just to make a scam out of them. And although I doubt it, you're probably wondering why this is such a bad thing. I mean, if people are stupid enough to fall for things like this, they kind of deserve to be scammed, right? Well, here's the part where I draw the line. There were children on this platform, and although I make a ton of inappropriate jokes myself, I don't think my videos are appealing for them to begin with, let alone influence them to download sick and twisted apps. These are ads that just randomly pop up. You don't even have to click on them to play it. And I get it, corn is by itself everywhere at this point. Aside from the websites, it's promoted on Instagram and even just blatantly on Discord. But like everything, there is a time and a place, and YouTube isn't one of those places. Not saying it's okay, but if a creator was making it, it would make sense because their videos would only be recommended a maximum of 2 to 3 times before the channel just inevitably goes away from your screen forever. But these videos were ads that were straight up promoted by YouTube, which means that they are pushed countless times into your feed. And this made me wonder, if I am getting regional ads that are so inappropriate, having a lot more cases like this internationally in other countries wouldn't be so far-fetched. So I decided to dig a little deeper, and apparently, it's everywhere. I'll admit, I had a prawn addiction problem. I've installed apps on my phone that block unsubscripted material, but these adverts still get through. It's genuinely angering. I am so disturbed. Just got a straight up corn ad on shorts and it was literally a woman spraying out of a damn window and I couldn't believe my eyes. This was so sickening, imagine kids seeing this. And there's a lot more where that came from. If you want to read them yourselves, I'll leave the link of the video in the description. And make sure to support this guy out. I mean, hey, I get it. People see an attractive lady with a pair of bonkers and they click on her junk. Even though that woman has nothing to do with the app sometimes. I expect ads and promotions like this to be on Instagram, TikTok, and don't even get me started on Discord.
The top views by page title and screen class are adult Discord servers.
But YouTube definitely was not one of those places, and our platform has a strict policy when it comes to ads being explicit. So this makes me wonder, how did it bypass moderation? Well, it's actually quite simple. The one paying for ads is using titles and misleading thumbnails to make it into the platform. It only takes a single glance at the ad to know what it's really promoting. This one is apparently promoting a mobile game which I can only assume is for children. And this one is supposedly promoting a socializing app for people to connect to. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think this woman is definitely trying to connect to something and I don't think it's a charger cord. Yeah, this is stupid. From my personal opinion, I think YouTube is less strict on the ads than they are of the content made by creators. Tell us how to avoid the ads, dumbass! Well, you can't really do much. All you can do is report the video and that's kind of about it. Hey, that's not true. We have other options. Right, sorry, you could also get YouTube Premium. Hey, I said it, I don't really know what more you want me to do. Thankfully though, people are actually taking notice about stuff like this, so it's kind of good to know that I am not the only one who has to deal with this. Don't get me wrong, I love children. Wait, I am glad I don't have any as of right now, and unfortunately, most people on the planet do, and they have to deal with stuff like this and supervise their children 24/7. I'm sorry you have to go through that. And well, since you're here, then I suggest you watch some of my other videos. Also subscribe.